Welcome friends, welcome once again in my YouTube channel, and today the topic of the video is getting out of comfort zone. I request you to please subscribe my channel and spread it amongst your friends and groups. So this is the topic of today's video, get out of comfort zone. Most of the time we remain at one place and get satisfied and we stop thinking and then we stop our growth because we don't want to take any challenge, take any different route which has not been taken by someone so far. But that different route can multiply your outcomes, the results, and hence it can multiply your success. So this is the topic of the day: getting out of comfort zone. Similar to this fish, which was comfortable in that ball, but she's trying to take a leap and get into the another territory, another area, so that she can check and achieve success there. You can never cross the ocean until you have courage to lose the sight of the shore. And this is very important in this context because if you want to sail and go into the deep into the sea, you have to have courage to see off the shore. If you don't leave the shore, you won't go inside the deep sea. Most of the time, as I said, we are into this circle of comfort zone. We don't want to get out because we feel that's it. We are satisfied there, but we don't know there's a life outside the circle. There's a much better life outside the circle, and this is where we're going to talk about it. And we are going to talk about the story of this rat. This rat was in jar and it was eating the rice there. It continued to eat the rice. It was very happy and finally it was full of satisfaction. And finally, when the level of the rice came down, it was not possible for the rat to come out of it because rat was very comfortable in eating there. Rat did not realize that after some time getting out of the jar will be very difficult. We get stuck there and we don't think too much and we feel that this is the only life, but the life outside is far different, far challenging, far attractive. So let us look at another story. This I have shared on other occasions also. There was a dog and the dog used to go to eat this fish, eat this food across this fence. There was a fence in between. Dog used to take this long route, eat his food and go back. That was a normal ritual. But dog did not realize there is a simple route over here. The simple and shortest route is over here. Will this dog look for the shorter and simple route? No, never. Why? Because dog has tasted the success of coming all the way around and taking it. And this is what happens when we get consistent success. We would like to follow the same process, the same methodologies, the same procedures. We stop thinking and we do not challenge our thinking. And that's the difference between successful people and not one so. So if you want to go for higher success, it is important to challenge the existing practices, existing processes, because you can find another very simple and very successful route. And this is what happens in our life also. We stop questioning, and then when you stop questioning, you don't get answers. So it's very important to get out of the shackle, break the shackle, and look for the new areas, new thinking. These are some of the important questions I feel can change life. And if you have answers for it, I think you will start getting out of your comfort zone very easily and very oftenly. It is not that once you take out, the life is a journey and you will have to take milestone by milestone. You cannot live with one milestone. So it is very important to understand why we are here. And one of the first question here is, why get up in the morning? What is the reason for which we get up in the morning? If we have a concrete reason, I think our way of thinking, way of working will be different. Who is the most important in your life? If we have a person who is very important, and if you want to do something for that person, if you have this answer, you will work for it. What is the most important in your life? What is that one thing, two things, or three things? Which are these goals which are there? Which are the dreams which are there, which are very important in life? Then you start chasing it. So this answer to these questions are very important. What is your love in life? What do you want to achieve in life before you die? So before you go on deathbed, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, what people should remember you even after you are dead, how you can create a legacy, how you can create a legacy behind. So these are some of the important questions I feel. If we get an answer, we'll start chasing and we will start thinking. And when you start thinking, you will always try to challenge and you will always try to get out of comfort zone. So I thought this is very important in this context. 10% is what happens, 90% is how you react. So most of the time you don't react because you don't want to get out of that comfort zone. But only 10% is naturally happening. 90% is how we react to that situation. So if you are happy and contented, you will not react. You will be there where you are. But if you want to react and take actions, you have to get out of your comfort zone. Life is not about how hard of a hit you can give. It's about how many you can take and still keep moving forward. Now, this gentleman who is in front of you was an extremely good shooter in one of the army. His name is Carlo Tacos. He got wounded in one of the incident and he lost his right hand, but he continued to practice with his left hand. And people thought that he will not be able to win any of the medals in Olympic because he was a very good shooter with his right hand. But with his practice, with his mindset, with his thinking of getting out of comfort zone made him to win 2 Olympic gold medals. So if he would have thought that my right hand is gone, which was very, very important for me, then he would have just sat there. But he thought, no, I can go out and take help of my left hand and still do it. And that is very important. These are some of the inspiring stories which will help us to move out of comfort zone. We have to get out of comfort zone like this. If you want to conquer mountains, you have to go there. You cannot be, conquering the mountain sitting at the bottom of the mountain. If you desire to make a difference in the world, you must be the different from the world. So if you want to make something in this world, it has to be, you have to be first different. Your mind has to be first different. Your thinking has to be different because your thinking will then get you into a reality. So you have to be like this, different, very important. A simple picture, but giving a lot of message. Otherwise, you will be like those followers, remain followers. You will not lead. It is very important in life to lead and achieve success, achieve dreams. You will have so many challenges like this, but you have to get out there and make and take actions. And once you're out of the comfort zone, once you are that burning desire, you start taking actions. So don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stone to rise above them. So it is how you look at those mistakes. If you look at them with a lot of worry, you will not be able to do it. But if you take them, learn from them, put them behind you, put them below you, you will start a lot of getting learnings and you can move forward in your life. Please read my books, The Person of Your Dream and Focus is Money, Play 100% on Amazon. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Please follow me on YouTube, Facebook,